Hey guys, welcome back to another tech show video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick follow-up on the last LG V20 video I did, where I unboxed this LG V20 supposedly brand new from eBay. Now if you haven't watched that video, I'll leave a link right here, but it's honestly a pretty long and boring video, so if you don't want to bother watching that, here's a quick recap. Ever since 2016 when LG launched the V20, I have wanted one of these more than any other piece of technology. Maybe that's a little exaggerated, but the point is I really wanted this thing. So when I was on eBay recently and I came across this one supposedly brand new in an unopened box, I had to get it. Understandably, you probably think that sounds a little gullible, because where in the world would you find a brand new unopened smartphone from like 7 years ago? But that's exactly what I was thinking going into this. If something went terribly wrong, I could easily return this thing, get my money back, and all would be well. So I unboxed this phone in the last video, clearly expecting it to be a pretty obvious fake. Like, this stuff happens, you really never know what you're gonna get. And honestly, it started off pretty bad. Like, I'd say this box is pretty fake, and this plastic bag the phone was in is obviously not something LG would do. And then this charging brick, really poorly made, definitely a fire hazard, but I'm not done yet. Take a look at these earbuds. Even if LG had included earbuds with this phone, they would be nothing like this cheap pile of garbage. They're literally twisted up with a twisty tie thing. And they sound terrible, of course. But something I failed to mention in my previous video is the quick start guide. Easily the most fake part of this whole thing. Actually, on second thought, these headphones might take that place, but whatever. I first opened up this quick start guide expecting it to be, or maybe just hoping it would be, poorly written and just hilariously embarrassing. But there's nothing wrong with it. Or at least that's what it seems like for all of about 10 seconds, because there are no grammar mistakes or oddly worded instructions. This seems entirely legit and perfectly believable until you look closer. It's such low quality printing that some of the smaller text is pretty much unreadable, with little bits of text even missing in some places. But this isn't primarily or possibly even partially the result of poor quality printing. Look a little closer and you will notice little bits of dust and dirt literally printed onto the manual. That's right, the reason this quick start guide seems so legit is because it's just a poorly done photocopy of the real thing. Why didn't they even bother to clean the paper a little bit first? Like, how do you manage to get that much dust in a photocopy? Does that actually happen a lot to people, or was this just done in a filthy environment? I don't really know, but things aren't looking good so far. Okay, what about the phone though? Surely with all this weird stuff going on, there must be something amiss with the phone itself, right? Well, other than it disconcertingly weighing a few ounces lighter than it should, you know, a phone shouldn't be losing weight, it seems just like a real LG V20 with no noticeable weird stuff going on at all. I even put an AT&T SIM card in here and it seems to work just fine. So what's going on here? Well, my guess is that this is not new at all, and is in fact a refurbished or remanufactured device. What these fake brand new devices usually are is a real LG V20 mainboard with some real components, but fake third-party housing and possibly fake display and battery. So, was this really a scam? Technically yes, it was listed on eBay as brand new, which is obviously false. And even almost impossible, since there probably aren't going to be any brand new LG V20s still lying around somewhere. But I don't really care, since I was expecting it to be a much worse fake. But this fake is just technically fake. So yeah, you might not want to go on eBay and buy the next brand new LG V20 you see, since they're usually a little more pricey than a used one that wouldn't be much different. I guess you don't get a device in brand new condition since the body has been replaced, so if that's what you want, go for it. Just be aware that what you're getting probably isn't really new, just refurbished, possibly using questionable parts. That being said though, I'm going to continue using and testing this thing, and if any issues come up, I'll make sure to drop them in a pinned comment down below. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.